Right, welcome ladies and gents. We know Marvel has been on a bit of a downward spiral recently, but this interview with IO9 from one of the VPs at Marvel, big executive, to me really does confirm what we've all been saying for so long. Like, really does confirm that they've just been swapping people out. Phase 4 was all about bringing in new characters. They literally just say it. It's all about new characters, new stepping into mantles. So, you know, we've sort of... The phrase has been coined, MCU, right? And loads of people go, oh, it's misogynistic and you just hate women and blah, blah, blah. No, we say that you're just swapping men out for women. And they just bloody confirm it in this interview. Which is so dumb. So dumb. Not only that, they also confirm that Robert Downey Jr. will not be back. Because there was thoughts and reports that we'd get a multiversal Iron Man. Looks like that if that does happen, it will be the Tom Cruise Iron Man that people expected, which was expected for the Multiverse of Madness. So I thought we'd dive into this today. This is interesting. Like I said, it just goes to confirm what a lot of people have already been saying for some time, and also the trajectory of Marvel on a whole, this sort of downward spiral that they've been going on, which, you know, it is a downward spiral. It's not been particularly great. I go back to the numbers a lot and people always go, ah, where's their last bomb? Objectively, speaking about mathematical equations, you know, the amount of money they've been pouring into these movies versus the profits that they've been getting, a lot barely broke even of Phase 4. Like, they really were not huge successes as they were previously. And it'll be interesting to see, the start of Phase 5 was Ant-Man Quantumania. Be very interesting to see the trajectory of that film. It's just opened to 225 million worldwide. The strongest of the series of movies of Ant-Man, but not a good opener for a $200 million just production budget. You've got to factor in marketing on top of that. That's not a strong opener. It hasn't broken even. It's not got anywhere close to breaking even. Like, you're looking at $600 to $700 million, and that's being fair, being very kind, to break even. So it'll be really interesting to see whether that proves to be a success. Because critically, it's not been a success. Audience-wise, if you're to believe Rotten Tomatoes, audience is much more kinder to the film. But if you're looking at things like Metacritic and IMDb, which seems to be a more realistic pool of reviews from audiences, as well as the general consensus over on Twitter, YouTube, comments, all these kind of other places, they're being much harsher on the film. But Rotten Tomatoes paints a weird picture. But anyway, we'll dive into this today. Please do hit subscribe, give the video a like and a share. Lots of interesting content coming out. Obviously, analysing the world of movies and news and pop culture. So hit subscribe for more of that. Check out the second channel in the description box, where we do this on a more long form basis with the live streams and the HCasts, and they get cut up into little videos there for topics. But anyway, let's have a look at this. Right, so there's an interview of IO9. And Marvel Studios VP of Production Development, Stephen Broussard, basically debunks the rumours that Robert Downey Jr. is coming back. But that's not the interesting part of this. The interesting part is the confirmation that they're just swapping people out, taking up the mantle. Is literal dialogue being used. And the two examples of that he gives, which we'll get to in a minute, is Cassie Lang getting a new suit, becoming an Ant-Man, and the Hawkeye. Can't remember her name, but you know, the Hawkeye character swapping out for a female Hawkeye. So they just out and out confirmed that the MCU was happening, which is I just don't know, you know, like why do that? You know, why do it whilst also creating something like, and this is what's so annoying. Why do that? Why now confirm that what everyone was saying was right when you come out with She-Hulk to ridicule anyone that said it? So you spat in everyone's faces that said that this is what you're doing, because that's what She-Hulk was all about, and now you're just confirming that everyone was right. How do you expect sustainability as a property, as a franchise, as a business, when that's your business model? Do something, people don't like it, so they tell you they don't like it, then you make another thing to ridicule the people telling you that they don't like something, and then you expect those people to keep coming back. Very strange. Like pissing in their face and telling them it's raining. So let's take a look. This is an interview with IO9. And again, the sort of Iron Man variant has been toyed with a lot. People definitely think he's coming back, which I can see why. But they say this: the nature of the multiverse means that this would obviously be a possibility. Whether Downey Jr. reprises the role would cheapen Stark's sacrifice is up for debate. But Marvel Studios VP of Production and Development Stephen Broussard appeared to confirm that Robert Downey Jr. will not be back during a recent interview with IO9. And here's the quote. Well, I think one of the meta-narratives of Phase 4 was about new characters. It was about new people stepping into mantles. So, the MCU then. If you look at it like Cassie Lang in Quantumania getting a suit and Kate Bishop in Hawkeye. New characters being introduced like Jack in Werewolf by Night. After these first 10 years of Marvel storytelling, torches are being passed. That's what everyone's been saying and you've been denying. You reprobates. What are you doing? Like with Robert Downey Jr. no longer being on the table and stuff like that. So it was kind of like a new generation stepping to the forefront, which again has always happened in the comics. So you're just confirming what everyone's been saying. What are you doing? Literally using all the words that people say. Oh yeah, torches being passed, taken over the mantle. This is what everyone that is critical of Marvel has been saying, and you made a whole series called She-Hulk to ridicule them. You bumholes. Yeah, if there was any wonder that Marvel and Hollywood and Disney hate you, this confirms it. Does it not? I can't literally. If you look, it's about new characters, new people stepping into mantles. If you look at it like Cassie Lang in Quantumania getting a suit and Kate Bishop in Hawkeye becoming Hawkeye. Fucking hell. Torches are being passed. I'm amazed he didn't go like Robert Downey Jr. no longer being on the table, and Ironheart being the new Iron Man, being the bestest ever. Ah, there you go. Confirmation. Literally, both examples he gives are women as well. Which again, I don't care. Like, but don't lie to everyone that said that this was happening, and then make a series to laugh in their faces about it and ridicule them, and then just come out and confirm it anyway. Ah, no wonder Marvel is on its way out in terms of its financial successes. Literally no wonder. With VPs, presidents like this, vice presidents of content and stuff like this. No wonder. Absolutely ridiculous. What do you think? Let me know down below. Take care.